Ever open your fridge to find your strawberries shriveled, lettuce limp, or avocados gone rogue overnight? What if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? Today I'm showing you 10 epic science-backed hacks to keep your food fresher, way longer. Let's beat food waste, save money, and keep your fridge looking like a chef's dream. First up, we're tackling those delicate little buggers berries. They go off faster than a bloody time bomb, but we're going to give them the VIP treatment. Grab yourselves a bowl, some white vinegar, the cheap stuff's fine, and fill it with 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water. Think of it as a spa day for your berries. Gently drop your berries in this bath and let them soak for just 5 minutes. This little vinegar dip will kill off any mold spores lurking about, ready to ruin your day. While they're having their spa treatment, get a clean tea towel ready. Once the 5 minutes are up, fish those berries out and give them a good rinse under cold water. Now this part is crucial. Dry them thoroughly with that tea towel. Moisture is the enemy here, folks. Pat them dry like you're drying your prize-winning dog after a bath. Now your berries are ready to go back into the fridge. But don't just chuck them back in their container. Line it with a clean paper towel to absorb any excess moisture. Trust me, this little trick can triple their shelf life. You can thank me later. Next up, we're tackling those leafy greens that always seem to wilt faster than my patience in a kitchen nightmare. You know what I'm talking about: lettuce, spinach, kale, the lot. The key to keeping these bad boys crisp is to control the moisture. And how do we do that? You guessed it, bloody paper towels. Grab your greens and your trusty paper towels. Now line the bottom of your container or bag with a couple of sheets of paper towel. This will act like a sponge, absorbing any excess moisture that could turn your crisp greens into a slimy mess. Tuck your greens on top of the paper towel throne you've just created. Now here's the important part. Every 2 to 3 days replace that paper towel. It's a small price to pay for salad that doesn't resemble something you'd find in the bottom of a bin. This trick, you lot, is a game changer. No more soggy bottoms, no more throwing out wilted greens, just fresh, crisp deliciousness, ready for your salads or sandwiches. You're welcome. Now let's talk about bananas, those yellow devils that go from green to black seemingly overnight. The culprit? It's a sneaky little gas called ethylene. Bananas pump this stuff out and it makes everything around them ripen faster too. But don't worry, we've got a hack for that. Grab some aluminum foil or cling film, doesn't matter which, and wrap it tightly around the stems of your bananas. We're talking airtight seal here, like you're trying to smuggle them out of a grocery store. This will trap that ethylene gas and slow down the ripening process. Another tip, don't store your bananas near other fruits, especially those sensitive avocados we'll talk about later. Remember, ethylene is a sneaky little bugger, and it'll ripen everything in sight if you let it. Now admire your handiwork. You've just extended the life of your bananas and prevented a fruit-based crime scene in your kitchen. That's right, you're a culinary hero. Avocados, the green gold of the culinary world, but they're also finicky little devils going from perfectly ripe to a brown mushy mess faster than you can say guacamole. But fear not, my friends, because I'm about to drop some serious avocado wisdom on you. Cut your avocado in half. Carefully now, no need to lose any fingers, but leave that pit in. Now grab a red onion, a big one, and slice off a thick chunk. Place that onion slice in an airtight container with your avocado half. Yes, you heard me right, an onion. Onions release sulfur compounds, see? Natural little preservatives they are. These sulfur compounds work their magic by slowing down the oxidation process that turns your avocado brown. Science, my friends, pure science. Seal that container up tight and chuck it in the fridge. Your avocado will stay greener for longer, ready for you to transform it into guacamole, avocado toast, or whatever your avocado-loving heart desires. Listen up, bread lovers! Throwing away moldy bread is a cardinal sin in my book. But fear not, because I'm about to teach you the art of freezing bread like a pro. Get ready to take notes. First things first, slice that bread before you freeze it. Trust me on this one. Trying to hack into a frozen loaf is a recipe for disaster and a mangled loaf. Once it's sliced, wrap it tightly in a layer of cling film. Wrap it like you mean it, no air pockets allowed. Now, for an extra layer of protection, grab some aluminum foil and wrap it around the cling film. This double wrapping technique will prevent freezer burn and keep your bread tasting as fresh as the day you bought it. When you're ready to enjoy your frozen masterpiece, simply pop a slice or two straight into the toaster. No thawing required. The heat will bring it back to life, giving you perfectly toasted bread every time. Carrots and celery, those crunchy staples that belong in every fridge. But let's be honest, they can go limp faster than well, you get the picture. But don't you dare reach for that bin. I've got a trick that's so simple, it's genius. Grab a jar, a large glass, or even a tall container. Anything that can hold water. Now fill it up with cold water. This, my friends, is our secret weapon. Chop your carrots and celery into sticks, the perfect size for snacking or dipping. Now plunge those veggie soldiers into their water bath. Make sure they're fully submerged, like a bunch of happy hippos in a pool. Cover the container and pop it in the fridge. The water works wonders, keeping your carrots and celery crisp and crunchy for days, even weeks. Just remember to change the water every 2 to 3 days to keep things fresh. Chapter 7. Mushroom. Paper bags are your new best friend. Mushrooms, those little fungi wonders, can be a bit temperamental when it comes to storage. Plastic bags? Forget about it. They'll turn your mushrooms slimy faster than you can say portobello. But fear not, I've got the solution. Ditch the plastic and grab yourself a paper bag. Yes, a paper bag. Those brown paper bags you get at the grocery store are about to become your new best friend when it comes to storing mushrooms. Gently transfer your mushrooms from their plastic prison into the paper bag. Don't overcrowd them, give them some breathing room. Now fold the top of the bag over a couple of times to keep those mushrooms snug and secure. Store your paper bag of mushroomy goodness in the crisper drawer of your fridge. The paper allows the mushrooms to breathe, preventing condensation from building up and turning them into a soggy mess. Genius, isn't it? Cheese, glorious cheese. Whether you're a cheddar fanatic, a brie enthusiast, or a blue cheese aficionado, there's nothing worse than cutting into a block of cheese only to find it dried out and unappetizing. But hold on to your cheese boards because I've got a hack that'll change your cheese-loving life. After cutting yourself a delicious chunk of cheese, grab a pat of butter. Yes, butter. Now gently rub that butter along the cut edge of your cheese block. Think of it as giving your cheese a little spa treatment, sealing in all that moisture and flavor. Wrap your buttered up cheese in a layer of wax paper or parchment paper, followed by a snug layer of plastic wrap or cling film. This double wrapping technique will create an airtight seal, preventing your cheese from drying out and developing any unwanted flavors. Cucumbers and tomatoes. A match made in salad heaven, right? Wrong. These two might seem like best friends in your salad bowl, but in the fridge they're sworn enemies. Remember that sneaky ethylene gas we talked about earlier? Well, tomatoes are another culprit, pumping it out like there's no tomorrow. Keep your cucumbers far, far away from your tomatoes in the fridge. Store your cucumbers in the crisper drawer, where the humidity is higher, and keep your tomatoes out on the counter or in a cool, well-ventilated spot. Remember, a happy fridge is a fridge where cucumbers and tomatoes are kept well apart. Follow this advice and your taste buds will thank you for it. Lemons, those bright yellow bursts of sunshine in your kitchen. But let's be honest, they can be a bit of a pain to juice. And who wants to juice a whole lemon just for a teaspoon of juice? That's where this hack comes in. Grab your lemons and juice them. You can use a juicer, a fork, or even just squeeze them with your bare hands if you're feeling strong. Pour that liquid gold into ice cube trays, filling each compartment almost to the top. Now here's a pro tip. Grate some lemon zest into each compartment before freezing. This will give your lemon ice cubes an extra burst of flavor and aroma. Once your lemon juice ice cubes are frozen solid, pop them out of the trays and store them in a freezer-safe bag or container. Now you've got perfectly portioned lemon juice ready to go whenever you need it. There you have it, you lot. 10 epic hacks to keep your food fresher, longer, and transform your fridge from a disaster zone into a well-stocked haven of deliciousness. No more throwing away food, no more wasting money, just fresh, flavorful ingredients, ready to inspire your inner chef. Now I want to hear from you. Which hack blew your mind? Drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more kitchen genius like this. Stay fresh, my friends. So, there you have it. The ultimate toolkit to extend the life of your groceries, reduce waste, and save serious cash. Which hack blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more kitchen genius like this. Download our free printable fridge food saver guide in the description. Still here? You're the real MVP. More hacks coming soon. Stay fresh.